JoJo Siwa. Need I say more? My name is Pearl. Welcome to Little Scary Stories. Come on in, Pearlies. Let's talk about people, and by people, I mean JoJo, honey, and her quote unquote rebrand, controversy, hatred on the net, and karma. First, let me start out by saying that Karma legit is my favorite song of the month. I have played that song on repeat. I absolutely love it. And I love the music video too. It was awesome. It was beautifully choreographed. Well done. Loved it. I don't know what people, I don't know, sorry. I don't know why people have an issue with it. Now, there's some crybabies that everything triggers them. So they were triggered by JoJo. How do I put this delicately? Trigger warning for crybabies. Trigger warning. Okay. She, did I say trigger warning already? Girl. Okay, she excitingly, humped, excessively humped, one of the dances. But honey, it was all part of the choreography. It was all part of the choreography. I thought it was lovely. I loved it. I love the song. I was a bad girl. I love it, honey. Now let's talk about the what the I saw the solar eclipse today, and I think it did something to my brain. I'm gonna be honest. Anyway, I'm okay now though. Anyway, I really think that she's laughing all the way to the bank on the rebrand shit, okay? The girl went from pigtails and lollipops and bows and ribbons to being to being JoJo comes out of the water as the Loch Ness Monster. If you have not seen the Karma video, then you're not going to get that reference. But she's changing. She's evolving. Here's what I had a problem with. Let me just play it.
I wanted to start a new genre of music. And they said, what do you mean? And I said, well, it's called gay pop.
Now, since JoJo was born in 2003, she might have missed out on Tegan and Sarah. But honey, gay pop's been around forever. What planet are you on, girl? Honey. No, sit down, JoJo. Sit down. Now, I'm all for JoJo rebranding herself and for becoming who she really is. Her music is fucking awesome. She's a multimillionaire and will continue to make the millions. I'm looking at another Miley Cyrus here. Started young, ended up Miley Cyrus. You know, JoJo is talented as fuck. She's very open-minded. She's very open. She's very ambitious. And honey, she is not in any way humble. She's not humble, honey. She is very into herself and who she is and knows what she wants to be, you know. I am woman, hear me roar kind of a person. And it takes a lot of that kind of personality to make it these days in any kind of social media or entertainment field. I mean, you gotta be arrogant as fuck. So yeah, you go get it, girl. But honey, sit down when it comes to the gay pop. Now, people also are having issue that she invited Colleen Ballinger, a.k.a. Miranda Sings. I'm not a Miranda Sings fan. That show just made me cringe. I'm not into it, but to each their own. It just wasn't my cup of tea. But Girlfriend was creepy. I'll admit, Colleen was a little creepy, but Colleen apologized. She's trying to change. She's trying to be a better person and move on with her life. And JoJo Siwa didn't, she didn't, hold that against her. She invited her. She's still friends with her. She's a loyal friend. We all need a couple of friends like JoJo Siwa who's not going to turn their backs on us for making a cringy mistake like Colleen. Honey, she was cringe. Girl. Anyway, even Adam, what was his name? That guy, Adam. I forgot his last name, honey. I'm telling you, that solar eclipse done melted my brain. But Adam, what's his name? The quote-unquote victim of Colleen Ballinger. even said that if she would have just apologized, he would have dropped it all. But she didn't. She didn't apologize. She didn't want to, hold herself accountable for any of the cringy shit that she did on and off stage. And she did some cringy shit. She did some cringy shit even to Trisha Paytas, honey. Girl. Anyway, don't let me. I have a Colleen Ballinger video somewhere which no one saw. I think it got 3 views. It's in my channel. Go look for it. I'm sure I spoke on it. But anyway, JoJo was a true friend. I still think, Colleen deserves a second chance. I think she should have the right to try and change and make herself a better person. Why not? We allow other people to change. Everyone deserves a second chance. We need to not be so hateful. The other controversy is that JoJo stole the lyrics off of some girl. Girl, honey, music is perspective. So that song was just awesome. No one can say the song sucks. Karma's a bitch and she's with you right now. Why did I sound like a wicked witch? Eclipse, girl. Eclipse melted my soul. Honestly, it didn't melt my soul, but it did melt my brain. And honey, I'm gonna be honest with you. Even though I told people on my other channel on TikTok not to look directly at the sun. You know what I did? Girl, that's the first thing I did. I don't even take my own advice. Immediately. Not only did I go blind temporarily, I didn't go blind, but you shouldn't look. I only looked at it for like a brief second and there were trees in the way, okay? But I was kind of blinded for a second or two. I started to freak out thinking to myself, why am I stupid? And my brain did melt, so that's my excuse. Let me see, what else can I say about JoJo? People are out there with full-on conspiracy theories about JoJo Siwa. I kid you not. The girl is 20. Oh, God. Sit down, people. Really. Come on already. Let's listen to a couple of people talk about JoJo briefly, honey, on TikTok, and I'll be right back.
Attempt to rebrand. I feel sorry for JoJo Siwa. I know my pity is misguided. We're talking about a multi-millionaire, very, very successful entertainer who has actually been accused of some pretty sus things by ex-employees. But can we just put that aside for one moment and talk about this rebrand specifically? There's so many reasons why this isn't working.
And the reality is, I'm 20. Anyone I date's gonna be from 19 to, I'm into older, so
Oh, you are?
Anyone else noticed?
Yeah, JoJo, I get that. That's why I don't think you're a lesbian.
JoJo Siwa has left fans shaking and the whole crowd screaming after she delivered a raunchy performance in LA with non-binary Australian singer G-Flip and American.
Okay, so I'm gonna start out this video by saying no tea, no shade, no lemonade, whatever. But
I watched a YouTube video of my ex, and now I'm just sad, and so I'm just sitting in the car.
JoJo Siwa and her girlfriend broke.
You've already named your children?
Fully.
And the thing is, I think
This is so silly. Let's get in.
Well, that's because you're wearing pants.
JoJo Siwa has caused a bit of a...
So now that you have a little context to go with what I'm about to say, JoJo Siwa, quote unquote, rebrand and everything that she's doing right now is to get everybody talking about her. Okay, JoJo Siwa is a mother effing genius. And she's got you right where she wants you, honey. And she's laughing her ass off all the way to the bank. So everyone hating on her. And there's a lot of big channels out there. Huge YouTube channels. I'm talking people with millions of followers or at least hundreds of thousands of followers. Outright doing hate videos about her. Kind of like this one here that I have in the picture. Is JoJo Siwa losing her mind? No, honey. No, she's not. Because she's making the money. She's got the bag, honey. Lord Jesus. Anyway, that's my take on it. So, yeah, there is no conspiracy. The conspiracy is you're dumb and JoJo's rich. Okay, that's the conspiracy. Now, did you guys catch the one part where Candace Owens said that she wasn't a lesbian? Girl, you hear that, JoJo? Candace Owens says you're not a lesbian, so you're fine. Sorry, I laugh every time I see that. What gives Candace Owens the right to say anything? I mean, oh God, does she know her personally? No. Anyway, that's my 2 cents on JoJo Siwa and the controversy behind her. And karma is a bitch, honey. And she's with you right now. I love it. My favorite song of the month. My name is Pearl. This is Little Scary Stories. If you are new here, welcome. When I say pearlies, I mean those are my subbies. I call my subbies pearlies. Think of it as a long pearl necklace, and each time I get a new subby, I add a new pearly to my necklace. So I'd like to say welcome and thank you. And if you have not subscribed, please do so. Hit the notification bell, hit the subscribe button, hit the like, and I will see you guys real soon over in the next video. Oh, and I forgot to add this for the new people. I do all my videos raw. I don't go back and edit. I said what I said. I did what I did, mistakes and all. That's why you'll hear, different mistakes and things like that happening within the video. Just wanted to add that.